Greetings, everybody. Season's greetings. It's your girl, Lisa Renee, every day, but my first name is Lisa, so feel free to call me that if you ever contact me via email, because I keep these comments turned off. I teach 8th grade, and we already know how kids are. But you know what? I'll probably get a ton of subscribers if I tell them. Yeah, I'll keep the comments off, though. I'm not playing with those kids. But today is Tuesday, December 23rd, and I'm so happy because it's 50 whole degrees outside here in metropolitan Detroit, and I'm going to go and get my 10,000 steps in today. All right, so this is Vlogmas. Most vloggers, content creators here on YouTube are done with Vlogmas on Christmas Day, but I have some more Christmas episodes. I don't know how many more, but I probably have a few more that's going to go beyond December 25th, which is just 2 days away. Let me tell you something. Shopping for a teenager is difficult. I'm so used to buying toys and games and stuff like that, but now all she wants is electronics. I was the mom that held off on buying her child a cell phone until right before going to 9th grade, which she is in now. So she wants like a cell phone case and stuff like that. She already has AirPods, but I bought her a bunch of like sweatpants, pajama pants, blue jeans, you know, all the boring stuff that teenagers like. So like I said, Chrissy's just not fun anymore as far as shopping for. So my friend Crystal, my Disney bestie, told me that she's just getting all gift cards. And I'm like, yes! Let's do gift cards next year because it's a hot mess shopping for a kid, for a teenage girl. All right, let me set you up really quick for this video. This video picks up where the last episode of Vlogmas left off, and I'll attach that at the end so that you can go back and refresh your memory, all right? So the last episode of Vlogmas, Brian and I had just arrived earlier this month at the most magical place on earth. We were staying at Boardwalk. You know, we usually stay at Boardwalk or Beach Club Resort because we're Disney Vacation Club members. So we were there. And plus, Epcot is our favorite area, the whole area. So we were there. We had just eaten at Cape May Cafe. By the way, that short on my channel is performing really well. It's about our experience at Cape May Cafe. So make sure you go check that out. And it's also performing well over on the Talk. So go check me out over there. I think I have gained about 50 new followers overnight. Baby, 2026 is my year for full-time content creating. And I want to blow up here on YouTube. YouTube is still my favorite, but you know, I'll be like selling stuff over there on TikTok as well. Now, Instagram's a funny, fickle girl. I'll post something and then I'll lose followers. I'm still trying to figure out Instagram, but my subscribers are going up here, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. So let's get back to what this video is about. It's very short, and Brian and I are walking off that scrumptious buffet dinner, all right, at Cape May Cafe. And we typically do a full loop around all of the Epcot resorts. So we usually stay over there near Crescent Lake, Boardwalk, Beach Club, Yacht Club area, and then we'll take a walk after dinner typically to go visit, at least one time a trip, to go visit the Dolphin, Swan, and Swan Reserve resorts, which are also a part of the Epcot resort area. Though they are not official Walt Disney World hotels, they do have Walt Disney World in their name, the Walt Disney World Dolphin, Swan, and Swan Reserve, because they sit on Disney World property. So you're going to see all the cool decorations as we walk around. So go ahead and do what you're doing. Are you prepping for Christmas dinner, for Christmas brunch? Are you putting up last-minute decorations? Are you wrapping gifts? Are you driving in a car? Now, don't look down at your phone too much. But If you are watching me in multitasking, I encourage that because that's what I do. I am still using my GoPro camera, and I like it so much better than recording with the cell phone. I do have the flash in my face, but it is still a darker camera, and pretty soon I'll be ordering a couple of new cameras that I'm so excited to try out. So this is the year for your girl, all right? This is 2026. I mean, it's the year for your girl to blow up on the talk and right here on YouTube. Enjoy this video. It features just my favorite night scenery in the whole world right there in my favorite bubble within the bubble. And because I'm such a Christmas girly, I was in seventh heaven walking around the Dolphin, Swan and Swan Reserve that night and to walk our meal off. Now your girl is about to go outside. It is 50 degrees today here in Detroit, and I'm going to take advantage of that because yesterday I was a bundled up hot mess because it was 26 degrees outside. Today is 50 degrees, and I believe I will come back to say goodbye to you after the last scene of our night walk of the Christmas decorations there in my favorite bubble within the bubble. So I'll be outside when I end this video. Enjoy. So go ahead and do what you're doing. Are you prepping for Christmas dinner, for Christmas brunch? Are you putting up last minute decorations? Are you wrapping gifts? Are you driving in a car? Now, don't look down at your phone too much. But if you are watching me in multitasking, I encourage that because that's what I do. I am still using my GoPro camera, and I like it so much better than recording with the cell phone. I do have the flash in my face, but it is still a darker camera, and pretty soon I'll be ordering a couple of new cameras that I'm so excited to try out. So this is the year for your girl, all right? This is 2026. I mean, it's the year for your girl to blow up on the talk and right here on YouTube. Enjoy this video. It features just my favorite night scenery in the whole world right there in my favorite bubble within the bubble. And because I'm such a Christmas girly, I was in seventh heaven walking around the Dolphin, Swan and Swan Reserve that night and to walk our meal off. Now your girl is about to go outside. It is 50 degrees today here in Detroit, and I'm going to take advantage of that because yesterday I was a bundled up hot mess because it was 26 degrees outside. Today is 50 degrees, and I believe I will come back to say goodbye to you after the last scene of our night walk of the Christmas decorations there in my favorite bubble within the bubble. So I'll be outside when I end this video. Enjoy. It's a magical night. My husband and I are walking around. This is what we do after we've had a huge meal, especially a buffet style meal. I must admit, I was tempted to eat more than I did, but I was so good, y'all. Y'all would be proud of me. Y'all would be so proud of me. Ryan and I have made it over here to the Dolphin. We're just here to check out the tree. I knew it would be a maze. Gorgeous. And here she is again. Don't you guys just love Christmas? So this is the Dolphin. We love their pool. Sometimes we will come over here and still get in their pool at the Swan. I mean, did I say Swan? The The Swan and Dolphin share pools, and that summer we were here for 5 weeks. We stayed a lot of the time over in that newer Swan Reserve where we're gonna take you next. But this is still considered the Epcot resort bubble. Look at my hubby watching the game as I vlog. I know that's right, babe. Are we winning? He said we're winning, go Lions. And we could see the Epcot ball, Spaceship Earth, on the other side of this breezeway. So that is the Swan, and then that is the Dolphin. And now we're walking over to the Swan Reserve, which is quite swanky. Now, I love the Swan Reserve. It's newer, but we didn't love the food options. There's just like one Mediterranean restaurant, and then we kept ordering like at poolside, stuff like that. But you can see families out here playing games on the lawn. And again, these 3 resorts are top tier, especially the Swan Reserve. And this has just always been a very, very gorgeous area. You can rent the little paddle boats. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Epcot fireworks just started. I don't even think we're gonna catch the fireworks at Epcot. We're only at Epcot this weekend for a few hours during the day. So we'll be entering the Swan Reserve's lobby pretty soon. And right directly across from there is her favorite little miniature golf course here, which is Fantasia themed. Swan Reserve. So in the lobby here, there are usually carolers the week of Christmas. So we're missing them. But if you watch our throwback Christmas series, I did capture the carolers that year. We're going up. I'm missing Chrissy. The golf course reminds me of her, this lobby, this escalator, how impressed she was with everything when this hotel was new a few years ago. And I'm gonna take you over to show you that Christmas tree. I don't see a big central tree though. So it's very similar. The game's on, babe. Go Lions. So yeah, it's kind of like bar food, but it's nice. Nice elegant decor here at the Reserve. So tonight I am wearing my comfy Brooks running shoes. If you've been following me, you know these are my favorite shoes of all time. They're so comfy. And now we're going into the Swan, the beautiful Swan. Chrissy and I call it the Swanny Boo. The Swathy. Okay. We've never eaten here. At least I don't think we have. But it's an Italian restaurant. And Brian just stepped away to go to the restroom. And let me just say, I love coming to Disney, but what makes it so special is that my husband's so supportive of this Disney lifestyle, of this Disney obsession I have. You can see why I love coming here. I'm not much of a park gal anymore. I do enjoy the parks, though. Don't get me wrong. I gotta come on camera to tell you not to get me wrong. So don't get it twisted, baby. I love the parks. Love, love, love the parks. But more of our time is spent just on property. Just, you know, being a resort couple. I'm a resort gal. That's what I am. Disney resort gal. Maybe I need to change my handle to that. No, I love Lisa Renee every day. But let me update you on my allergies. Baby, I'm feeling fine. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Just kidding, y'all. But I'm feeling so much better. I'm on a Z-Pack, so some of you know that the Z-Pack kind of takes away, it really does take away the pain from coughing and just being congested in general. I like the lighting right now. I told you guys I left my selfie stick at home, so I'm doing the best I can here. This is all chocolate. This is unbelievable. It is at the Swan Hotel here on property. We're on our way back to Boardwalk, and I had to stop by the Swan, Dolphin, and Swan Reserve to see the Christmas decorations, and I was not expecting this, and it smells delicious. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. We're on our way back to Boardwalk. There she is over there. Brian can catch most of the second half of our Detroit Lions. Now, babe, every time we walk over this now, you know I get flashbacks of what? Woo!
Half marathon.
When we were Run Disney. We'll see when our next one will be. We're not signed up for any here next year, but once my weight loss journey is complete, I will be on a healthy living quest forever. And I want my next one to be when my weight is off. We're just getting to fireworks. Go ahead and like this video. What are you waiting for? You see how much content I am bringing you from the most magical place on earth. When I live in Michigan, when we are from Michigan, I want you to see why we love it, why I love it, and why my husband is so supportive of it. Okay, we're going into the boardwalk area now. What a lovely night. What is the temperature, babe?
65, maybe.
65 degrees. I'm just wearing a light sweater. Brian's just wearing jeans and long sleeves. Now, let me show you something that I pointed out in a video earlier this month. Baby, I'm loving brown Mickey and brown Minnie. Boardwalk has done such an incredible job with this. Look at the details. This is their gingerbread display. There's a little bakery inside. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So cute. So this is what went into it, to making it. Wasn't that night stroll around the Epcot Resort area absolutely lovely? Especially that chocolate display over at the Swan, and it smelled so delicious. It smelled like Dove chocolate, like heated hot chocolate. And then my favorite display was at Boardwalk where we were staying. The intricate details of the gingerbread house had me in a chokehold. I was down there for about 30 minutes looking at that thing. I have so many pictures and so many vertical videos that I can like put together for a short. So watch for that a little later in my shorts, and also follow me on TikTok. I'm going in the house to have dinner now. Happy Christmas Eve again. And my next video, we will be at Magic Kingdom celebrating Mickey's very merry Christmas party. So I'm going to drop that on Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow. So have a wonderful night. Stay safe and warm, and spend some time with your loved ones. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and give this video a big thumbs up.